Another day of misery on Metro for commuters. The morning rush was a mess due to a power outage on the Orange and Silver lines. About 90 passengers had to walk along the tracks to get to the East Falls Church Station from a disabled train. This comes about 24 hours after an empty train derailed just outside of the Smithsonian Station yesterday. Fox 5's Tom Fitzgerald is live at the East Falls Church Station with more on this 1-2 punch. What's going on, Tom?
Well, good evening. You know, yesterday we asked, stop us if you've heard this before. Well, here we are again, and Metro today dealing with two major service disruptions. This one here at East Falls Church Station, and then amazingly an entirely new problem at Smithsonian, where just yesterday a train derailed. Another day, another Metro mess.
They stopped the train, and then the lady came back and told us that she was going to go ahead and run it back.
The trouble started in the heart of the morning rush. A train near East Falls Church Station suddenly lost power. And when Metro couldn't get it moving, every passenger had to climb off that train and walk back to the station.
Well, we can tell you what happened is that there was a section of rail that lost power.
Sherry Lee is Metro's new spokesperson with a lot to speak about. Just look at the last 36 hours. Thursday morning, an empty train derails near Smithsonian. It cuts off service and forces thousands onto shuttle buses. Then this morning, the East Falls Church train loses power. And then back at Smithsonian, just as Metro had ended 24 hours of single tracking for that derailment, a completely different track problem forces single tracking again. Even Metro's advocates are losing patience.
Decreasing confidence.
Virginia Congressman Jerry Connolly is meeting with Metro's board chairman today for an update on why there is still no full-time general manager for Metro. Even more disturbing, Connolly says that job description contains a phrase that, given Metro's constant meltdowns, to him makes no sense.
Quote, government or transit experience not required. Now, in light of everything we're just describing in the last 48 hours, does it pass the giggle test?
While Metro does have a lot of issues to deal with, what it doesn't have is a lot of answers to all of these problems. For example, there is still no cause of Thursday's derailment that was over 24 hours ago. If passengers' confidence in Metro was already slipping, the last few days haven't helped.
I'm going back home now. I might get fired for this, but I'm going back home because I don't have another way of getting to where I have to go to work.
How do you dig yourselves out of that hole?
We understand the frustration of our riders, especially the last 2 days for the Orange, Blue, and Silver Line riders. We apologize to them for the inconvenience.
What's not clear, though, is how soon a general manager will be in place to start managing all of those inconveniences. Now tonight, perhaps bowing to some of that rider unrest, Metro has announced that anyone who boarded the blue, silver, or orange lines between 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. tonight with a Smart Trip card, well, you are going to get a full refund today. However, many riders will tell you you cannot put a price tag on their stress level over the last 48 hours. We are live in Arlington tonight. Tom Fitzgerald, Fox 5 Local News.